NBA, what a feeling. Richard, what stood out to you about your first NBA game with the Nets?
Look, I'm not going to brag and all, but did I come off the bench and get 12 points? Yes. Did we win the game? Yes. So, look, it was a good start for me, a humble beginning, but yeah, that's what stood out to me. I got double digits and we won.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron and Davis, the two stars for LA on the floor. They're the 3 and the 5. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo, and it's Wood in at the 4 slot. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Four on the clock. And here's Gobert from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis, the pass to James. Outside Russell. Back to Wood. Here's Russell. Wood, a screen on Conley. Pass to James. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Conley passes to Towns. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Towns outside. Conley, a screen on Wood. Shot clock at 6. Towns. And the 10-footer finds the target.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
James finds Wood. And here's Russell. James outside. Pass to Davis. Over Gobert. Davis misses.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Conley passes to Edwards. Gobert on the high post. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
You know, Richard, if anyone had exceeded the hype of the first overall pick, it might be AD.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, I think Anthony Davis has met expectations of his own and probably the league.
And the stroke looking good from deep for Wood.
Russell against Conley. Picked by Gobert. Here's the 3. And Conley is good for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here is James. Pass to Davis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the wing on the left. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. In the 3rd spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves. Wood outside. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last year, they won the season series. Felt like a pretty even matchup then.
Now here's Edwards. Gets to see a basket. And Davis with the block. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Lets it fly. James can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Wood outside. James, a screen on Towns. Pass to James. Now Davis, defended by Gobert. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Conley. Now Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And he knocks down the first one.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Hachimura's checked in for Wood. And so Towns nails them both. Well, it's not the first stat we bring up, Richard, but the Lakers were dominant at the free throw line last year.
Yeah, they led the NBA in free throws attempted and yielded the least amount of free throws. This is what happens when you have AD, LeBron, and no shooting. And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Conley against Russell. Towns outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Edwards outside. And he buries his first look.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. Out to Hachimura. Fires from deep. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Inside. Knocks it loose.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
It's Edwards on the wing. Down low. Gobert, no good.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And stolen by Edwards. And Davis with the block.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
And Minnesota calls time here. In an otherwise sterling career, Anthony Davis has often been haunted by the injury bug, RJ.
Yeah, but he's taking it in stride. He always manages to figure out a way to come back strong. And when he is on the floor, he is delivering the goods.
Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. 5 to shoot. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Russell. Puts up a 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Towns passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Russell. From deep, Conley. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Russell. To the middle. Out to James. The 3. Hits the three-pointer. James has got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And just a great pick and hoop from Edwards. I mean, moving his feet, textbook.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. Here's Reeves. And here's James. Here he goes. Outside for Russell. Here's Davis. Defended by Gobert. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. 7-point differential. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
James against McDaniels. Davis with a screen on McDaniels. To the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, what's amazing about LeBron is his total effect on the game. On and off the court, Richard.
Yeah, he makes his teammates better. He makes the league better. And he has been a champion for social justice.
That free throw, good from Davis. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And Minnesota calls time here. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Anthony Davis on top, and of course Rudy Gobert.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Lakers in the lead. James deciding where to go with it. Davis with a screen on Brown. James finds Davis. Towns against Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
He misses the free throw. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, BA. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here is James. He's got 9. Shoots over Brown. And that one's good. James has got 11 points. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. And here's Milton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Towns on a screen. Milton with it. Hachimura covering. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Alexander Walker. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in for Anthony Davis. Here's Vincent. There's a minute 17 left in the first. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's Milton. Edwards looking for an opening. Kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
James, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Up top, Edwards. He's got 7, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And the foul goes against the Lakers. They throw good, Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. James against Brown. James outside. Tries a 10-footer, and that one hits the back iron. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. LeBron and Hachimura are the forwards. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. Reed for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Brown can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Vincent. Now here is James. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Milton passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. Milton for three. Rebound by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll wrap up the short 2-game road trip.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, and just gets the contact and the finish.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Here's Vincent. No points so far. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Edwards. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Reed sets a screen. Brown with it. Hayes picks him up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Milton. Back to Edwards. 4-3. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Vincent. This one for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
Who's got LP?
Brown against James. Hayes up top, 20 feet out. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside Milton. Pass to Reed. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Christie. He's scoreless. Back to James. Hachimura outside. That three's off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Buries the jump shot. Edwards has got 11 points.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
And the Lakers call time here. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Anderson, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Brown. Woods checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Christie. Wood passes to Vincent. James with the ball. Pass to Vincent from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Reed to screen on Hachimura. Edwards can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
James outside. Shot from 12. Punching it inside. LeBron.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Edwards with it. 11 points in the game. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And it's Vincent off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First one falls for him. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Milton. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Russell. He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Back to Wood. Lets it go from deep. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Gobert. Still no points. Towns taking his time here. Picked by Gobert. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Wood against Towns. James outside. Misses the three.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Davis with a screen on McDaniels. James passes to Davis. And Gobert with a block. Now Conley. He's got 6. Towns with the ball. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Just 2 to shoot. From deep, Conley. It's tipped. And it's Vincent off the drive. Reeves, the pass to Davis. The 3 from Wood. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And he drops the first.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell's checked in for the Lakers. And so Gobert nails both of them. The Lakers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Outside Russell. To the inside. Vincent. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls.
They've been knocked down from the line this quarter, trying to build out their lead.
That one misses.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Here's Alexander Walker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Los Angeles shooting 46%. Pretty good mark here in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Defensively, there's not much you can do once Wood gets to the rim. Too much size, too much athleticism.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's McDaniels to the left side wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Lakers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Davis with a screen on Conley. Pass to Vincent. Inside. Here's Davis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And he makes a first.
Davis definitely wants to be better from here. He knows that he can improve on his percentage from the line.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Both free throws good from Davis. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Reed. Launches it. Rebound, the Lakers. High post Davis. 9 points in the game. A quick shot there. It's off target.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Conley with the ball. Russell covering. Now Towns. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Kicks it out Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Conley. Checked by Davis. Puts it up. Another miss by Minnesota. The Lakers shooting a nice 50% for the game. Vincent passes to Reeves. Davis with it. Going inside, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Defense makes a good effort, but Davis is so powerful on the drive, it's hard not to make contact.
That free throw good from Davis. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Milton comes in for Towns, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Alexander Walker. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. Both free throws good from Davis.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. And Russell's got the ball here for the Lakers. Throws it up high. Milton with a steal. His first shot attempt. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his first basket. Here's Russell. No points yet. Wood outside. To the paint. Here's Davis. The Lakers with another miss. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Russell against Conley. Pass to Reed. The three is up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his third assist of the night. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Davis with a screen on Conley. Russell from outside. Offensive rebound. Davis hits. Davis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Outside Edwards.
Get there.
1 second left. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, Game 2 will be at the crib, at home, but not tonight. They're on the road. They want to start off the season strong. Got to do it like the Big Diesel.
Shaq, what is this on the road? Whatever. And turning our attention back to this game, guys, LeBron James had his fingerprints all over that first half.
He's been absolutely unconscious from downtown. The defense hasn't done enough to adjust, and he keeps dropping them in.
Yeah, they let him get into rhythm. Big mistake. He can go all night. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatened. To be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
James passes to Wood. Here's Reeves. James, a good look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. James has got 23 points.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
Towns double team. Conley against Russell. Outside McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Towns for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Reeves. Russell with the ball. He's guarded by Conley. The shot by Russell, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Here's Towns, guarded by Wood. From down low, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Davis. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. From outside the arc. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Takes a three. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. So impressive.
And Minnesota calls time here. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The 4th spot held by Minnesota.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Wood. James with the ball. Towns covering. Classic move by LeBron James.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Now Towns. Rebound, the Lakers. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. And Davis slams it home.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Pass to Towns. From the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Richard, when you look at Austin Reeves' road to the NBA, it's a pretty inspiring story.
Yeah, undrafted out of college, signing a 2-way contract with the Lakers and making the most out of his opportunity, really improving year by year.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. There's the 3. Wood grabs the board. Los Angeles is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Back to Russell. Pass to James. James double teamed to the middle. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
James double teamed. Now Davis. The 3 from Wood. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Towns a screen on Russell. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Wood. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Timeout called, the Lakers.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. James passes to Davis. Russell deciding where to go with it. Shot from 12. McDaniels with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 3. A step back shot. The Lakers with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Reeves. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And there's the lob. Oh, Rudy on the lob.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Pass to Russell. James with the ball. Double team on James. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Milton's checked in for McDaniels. The Lakers also with a sub. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Conley against Russell with the step back. Outside Edwards. Towns outside. Outside Edwards. Pass to Milton. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
The Timberwolves shooting only 36% so far in this game. Russell against Conley. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 11 points.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
James outside. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 14. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Outside Russell. Pass to Davis. Now Wood. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Milton surveys the floor. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
James with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. And it's Wood. That time on the assist from James. 10 points for him.
Forget that Wood normally a 5-man. I mean, he's a great shooter for any position.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in for Edwards. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for LeBron. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Pass to Reed. Now Conley, guarded by Russell. Conley against Russell. 5 on the clock. Conley passes to Towns. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Christie. To the paint. Davis down low, working on Reed. Davis can't hit. Minnesota shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Hachimura covering. Hachimura against Towns. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 9 points now in the quarter. Hachimura up top, covered by Towns. From 11 feet away, that one falls. And the Lakers lead by 14. Here's Conley. He's got 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And down it goes. 2 points. Towns has got 19 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Davis a screen. Here's Hachimura. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Hachimura's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Towns on a screen. Here's Milton. That shot off the mark. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
And talking about Shake Milton, you gotta like how hard-working he is, Richard.
Yeah, he's a really smart player. Someone that plays to his strengths on offense and gives everything he has whenever he's out there on defense.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th best, Minnesota.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
He's off on the first. Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 15-point game. Pass to Brown. Here's Milton. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Here's Vincent. Reed defending. Now here's Davis. Here's Christie. 4 on the clock. Pulls it. Davis misses. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Milton. Towns for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Towns has got 22 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And here's Hachimura. Davis with a screen on Brown. Hachimura from long range. Nails it from 3. Hachimura's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's how you up the...
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. LeBron and Hachimura are the forwards. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. Now here is James. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Milton. Reed sets a screen. Clock at 4. Milton with it. Hayes picks him up. Here's Reed. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here is James. Second shot opportunity. Hauled in by Brown. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 40% so far in this one. Hachimura against Edwards. Pass to Reed from deep. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 8 rebounds in the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Brown. Edwards with it. For 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
James against Brown. Nice D from Reed.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Anderson drives. Reed passes to Anderson. And the basket is good. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Darvin Ham had some words for his team over the break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Back to Hachimura. Pass to Russell. 6 to shoot. Drops in the 3. Russell's got his first 3 points of the game.
An assortment of shots in Russell's arsenal. Just a quick catch and shoot right there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And the Lakers with possession here. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. James double teamed. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Conley against Russell. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. Now Anderson. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. James against Milton. James outside. Hayes with a screen on Milton. Launches a 3. There! LeBron for 3.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Pass to Conley. And stolen by Hayes. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, Vincent. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 9 assists now tonight. Outside Edwards. To stop the drought. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Minot's checked in for Anderson. That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now here's Edwards. Now here's Conley. Back to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
James double teamed. Russell from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Reed. Over Hachimura. Hachimura with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
That's tipped. Here's Russell. Milton with it. Russell covering. Milton against Russell. Milton no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18. Back to Hachimura. The 3-ball. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Here's Milton. Reed sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Milton with it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Milton against Russell. It's James on the wing. Double team on James. There's the triple. Vincent can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Up top, Edwards. Shoots from the elbow. Drained it for 2 points. Edwards got 21.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
James against Milton. James, right side. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Minot. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Wood comes in for Hachimura. To the inside. James double teamed. Left side Davis. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Outside Edwards. No good with the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Okay, Brown with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
That free throw good from James. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a switch. Reeves is checked in for Vincent. And so he makes both from the line. Here's McDaniels. Towns outside. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Russell against Conley. There's the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And one thing we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell now, increased efficiency, Richard.
Yeah, from the start of his career, he has definitely improved. He's got a ways to go, but he's talented and there's still a lot of time.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Good on both. Now Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Towns outside to the middle.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots. Man, good whistle there.
They throw good, Edwards. So hits one and misses one at the line. And Davis has got the ball here for the Lakers. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Wood outside. Pass to James. Back to Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Double team on James. The shot by Reeves, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Towns passes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. James finds Russell. Here's Reeves. McDaniels covering. The 3. Drills it from deep. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. James outside. Here's Reeves. Right side Davis. Back to Reeves. Over Edwards. Shot is good by Reeves.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for Wood. Christie's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Both free throws good from James. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Milton. 5 on the clock. Pass to Reed from downtown. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. James passes to Hachimura. Takes it inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Outside Milton. From 11 feet away. And no good. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.